Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jennifer Glatzhofer, but you could call me Jen. I am a musical theatre performer and a voice teacher. And today I will be looking at someone new. This has been requested several times on like each and every one of my videos, and it's finally the time. The time has come that I will be reacting to and analysing Teddy Swims singing I Can't Make You Love Me. It's happening. This is a beautiful song, a Bonnie Riot song. It is stunning. I have reacted and analysed to Voice Play's version of this, so if you haven't seen that yet and you would like to, then go and click on that. I'll leave it up here. But this will be Teddy Swims, and I haven't heard this person's voice before. I have no idea what quality we are about to hear, so I'm pretty excited. I love diving into new voices, new sounds, and kind of seeing where they are placing things, so yes. If you are someone who watches my videos regularly and are wanting to know a little bit about my health, an update, if you will, I'm getting better. I am almost there. I still feel a little bit like meh, but we're getting better. As you can see from the title, this is a reaction and analysis video, as are all my videos, so do be expecting pauses. If the pausing gets a little bit too much for you and you feel like I am talking too much, then perhaps this isn't the channel for you, so just be prepared. If you are wanting to watch the original video, which is obviously uninterrupted, I have left the link in the description below, so do go and watch that. If you are enjoying my channel over here and learning a thing or two along the way, I do have my own Patreon page. The link can be found in the description below as well, so do please consider supporting me over there. And before we get to the main part of the video, which is of course the reaction and analysis part of the video, please do hit that subscribe button and the bell button to be notified anytime I post. Let's get to it. Cheeky sip of water.
Turn down the lights, turn down the bed, turn down these voices inside my head. Lay down with me, tell me no lies, just hold me close, don't patronize, don't patronize.
Nice, let's stop there. Wow. I love the tone in Teddy's voice. It's so, you know, this is such a, like I said before, it's a beautiful song. The message is so like heartbreaking. So there's a lot of vulnerability already there with just the words. And now the fact that his voice isn't a clean, consistent voice as well. There are like breaks and unconnected vocal folds, but unconnected words, like we're not getting the full clarity of words. It just enhances the meaning behind the words as well, that, you know, there is a little like tremble, or maybe not a hesitancy, like there is an urgency throughout these words as well, because they know that they can't make you love them. Anyway, let's talk about what he's doing. So there's a lot of breath, as I just mentioned. So we aren't getting a lot of full vocal fold closure movement. We are getting breaths through the vocal folds, so they're not closing all the way each time they vibrate. Apart from towards the end, we are getting a little bit more of a fuller sound, a little bit more of a connected sound. I think it's in the word patronize, and the fact that we are repeating the don't patronize, like we're repeating that. How are we going to make it different the next time? Teddy chooses to get a little bit more of a connected sound in there. What's interesting as well is that he is maintaining this breathiness, this falsetto feel down into his chest voice as well. So even in his thicker fold area, his chest voice, he isn't keeping connected. He isn't reaching. We are getting that chest speech-like quality in there, but it's not connected. Let's go back a little bit. Let's go back to the beginning. Why not?
Turn down the lights, turn down the bed.
Good. So even in those two noticeable phrases there, turn down the lights, he is still remaining quite unconnected there. Then turn. We do get a little bit of that a lower frequency. Yes, we are pitch-wise a little bit lower there, but he's still maintaining that breath there.
Turn down the bed.
And that vibrato.
Turn down these voices inside my head.
There, can we notice as well on the head? He kind of does a little bit like a sad kind of head, which is like darkening the sound ever so slightly rather than head and keeping it bright. Head. We do go up in pitch on that note, but it just keeps this level of depth and warmth in his voice, even whilst he is remaining breathy. He's also including a lot of vibrato at the end of his phrases, which is lovely.
Voices inside my head.
Straight away.
Lay down with me. Tell me no lies. Just hold me close. Don't patronize. Don't patronize.
Good. So there we had on the first word, actually we kind of got a little bit more connected on the first time we said patronize, but on the nice part we kind of went back to this breath quality. Then here, straight on the don't patronize, and then we went on to this kind of broken vibrato, like tone off, tone off, tone off, which is very unique, and I think that is a purposeful vibrato, whereas before it was very much where the vocal folds naturally want to lie, whereas now we're adding a little bit more of that style, and there's a little bit of grit coming through on the patronize. We get a little bit of the distortion.
Don't patronize.
Right at the end, yeah.
'Cause I can't make you love me if you don't. And you can't make your heart feel something it won't. Here in the dark, in this final hour, I will lay down my heart, and I feel the power.
Let's just stop here. So he keeps returning back to this kind of sad, pouty, like lip position as well. Like I said before, it kind of darkens that sound as well, but it's also emphasizing this kind of whine and moan feel as well. When I talk about the moan and the whine, I'm talking about the resistance in the vocal folds. As soon as we kind of put a little cry in our voice, the resistance in our vocal folds increases, right? They come together. We end up getting a little bit more of a full vocal fold closure. As we can see here, we're kind of a little bit higher. Where do we get here? A flat, yeah. So here we are way into his first passage here. Here, so he has to and also he's not loud here, right? He's beautifully blending elements together, getting the right kind of blend that he wants to make sure that he's still getting a full voice sound without reaching with his thick folds, without getting louder, and that resistance in his vocal folds is ensuring that clear sound. I love how we're still getting this kind of broken vibrato. It's really like just heartbreaking.
Something it won't, here in the dark.
We get a little bit of a wobble dark of the jaw, which is not necessary. It could have been like a habit that's kind of been found somewhere. Now it's like a habit that Teddy does. So just watch if you're someone that wants to replicate the sound that Teddy is creating. We don't need to do as much movement as we think down here.
Here in the dark, in these
Oh, I know I'm stopping at the same place. He's also quite lazy with the diction right at the end. And I think that he's got a lot of soul in his voice. It's beautiful. And the endings of, he either kind of da, we have a little da off the note, offset, as we kind of like da and sit down on that note. Or he also doesn't finish the word, which is all obviously fine. It's just, it's nice to be aware.
dark, in this final hour,
I like that lead on final.
I will lay down put you on. Now close my eyes,
Going back to that breath-like quality.
so I cannot see the love that you don't feel when you're holding me. Morning will come and I'll do what's right.
Nice.
Just give me till then to give up this fight.
Nice. I like these little decorations he's making. Give up. He does a little like push on there as well, a little bit of a twinkle. Let's go back to this lovely do, I think it is. On the word, what is this little section?
Holding me. Morning will come.
Morning will come. He's not opening his mouth. What he's kind of doing, because he's not dropping the jaw, he's actually like pinching a little bit of his cheeks because he wants to still maintain that brighter sound. Because he's not allowing the jaw to drop, we have something else that's helping us. It's really, really lovely. But yeah, look at this mouth movement here.
And I'll do what's right.
I'll do. It's a proper ooh vowel, right? Do, hey, on that C. I'll do. It's a really lovely thick sound. I just wanted to highlight that he's really oohing that sound. It's lovely.
Come and I'll do what's right.
A really nice connected sound.
Just give me till then to give up this fight. I will give up this fight.
Nice. Listen to how smooth that onset is on I will give up this fight.
I will give up this fight.
Ha ha. On that F. So he's setting that up really lovely because I will give. He has to go up. He has to ascend, right? So if he starts that I too heavy, I will. He might bring that heaviness up with him, or the transition into that softer side might be way more evident. So he's really got this lighter chest feel up at the top part of his chest register, which is lovely because it just makes that transition way more smoother, way more easier to maintain and maneuver around. But yeah, that onset, eyes are so tricky to like, especially like I said, it's at the top part of his chest voice. It's in the first passage for him. The like to bang on that F4 there for him. He has to make sure that he's engaged on that I, which could easily be a glottal, which might be too like harsh and abrupt. There is a slight aspirate, but otherwise it's pretty smooth. The aspirate is very sudden, but otherwise it's very smooth.
I will give up this fight.
I love that.
'Cause I can't make you love
It's so easy for him up those
me if
notes.
you don't. And you can't make your heart feel something it won't. Here in the dark, in this final hour, I will lay down my heart, and I feel the power.
I love the lean that he does on the I feel, like he's really feeling it with his body as well. We're getting a lot of hand motions as well, but the body resembles and is linking to where he is emphasizing on words with his vocal line as well. And yeah, this croak in his voice is so unique. It feels like it's really natural to him. Again, I'm interested into hearing what he sounds like when he talks, and if there is that kind of croak in there naturally. It doesn't feel like he's putting it on, like the croak. It feels like that is kind of where he wants to naturally go.
And I feel the power,
because he can get clear as well. Oh, nice pout.
You are.
Nice.
'Cause I can't make you love me if you don't. And you can't make your heart feel something it won't. Here but you won't. 'Cause I can't make you love me if you don't.
Nice.
There's sweat in my eyes. I'm not really crying. It looks like it though, don't it?
Oh, we had a little bit of speech there. There's a little bit of croak in his natural voice. Love that. Yeah, I love how he returned back to that breathiness kind of at the end as well. Really, really lovely. That was so, so beautiful. I loved that kind of soul, heart-connected voice that we heard, that croak in his voice, and yeah, all that I can make. You can see that tongue placement just lovely flat at the bottom, right where it needs to be. It seems so easy to him, and it seems like if I wasn't to say it was up there in his like way past his first passage, like bringing that, it's such a light chest connected voice, and the blends that he chooses up there to maintain that connection as he's up there in his like mix area, it's so beautiful, and it just seems so effortless and easy to him. You know, like I said, there's a little bit of rocking there to make sure that his body, you know, he feels it, he feels the words, and he's leaning accordingly to where he's putting the emphasis on. Beautiful. Well, thank you very much for suggesting this wonderful singer, and thank you very much for watching this reaction and analysis video. If you did enjoy it, please go ahead and click that subscribe button, the bell button, and the thumbs up button. Do go over and check me out on Patreon as well, and I'll see you very soon for another video. Bye!